Okay, so it's Monday morning. It's our last day in Belgium, and we are leaving our accommodation this morning. So we're making an early start. Got a nice couple of wake the fuck up to get me going, and then we will pack up and make our move. As you can see, it's a bit cloudy again today, but we're going to spend the day walking around Bruges and Ypres. So actually a bit cooler weather might be quite good, otherwise we would probably boil to death. So we just had an unfortunate mishap with our last slices of toast, and they got caught in the toaster. So now we have one lowly piece of not quite burnt toast to spread the rest of our pate on.
I'm not putting any more than that on.
Would you like some toast with your pate? So yeah, that was unfortunate. We just filled the entire flat with smoke. So we had to throw our precious last pieces of toast away for the forest creatures to eat, presuming they like charred bread. It's a bit crunchy there. Extra char. Right, so I'll take one last look around our little house. Time to say goodbye, unfortunately. It's a good house, it served us well. Very pleasant. This is the room of 1,000,000 mosquitoes, as testified by Rachel's lumpy body. So, time to say goodbye and head back via our last stop, Bruges. Cheerio, house. Okay, so we are now on the road again, and we're heading for Bruges, and we have a 2-hour, 12-minute drive ahead of us. So it's not too bad, but it's going to be mostly motorways, which will be pretty boring. We don't want to waste time getting there because we'd rather spend the time looking around Bruges instead. So we're just going to do the boring road. Relatively dry, but it's coming in here.
Why have a fuck off massive thing if it's only like
So-
that much?
So we just ordered a coffee from this machine. We got in. Wait. Yeah, this is normal. This is a normal mug. So this is a normal mug. We got a normal coffee. So much is in the bottom. It's kind of pathetic, really. What's up with that? Let's see whether this one's any better. No, not much. What a joke. Well, that's good value for money. Oh, that was the most singularly disappointing cup of coffee I think I've ever had in my life. What is the point of having a normal mug if you're still only going to fill it to like 1/3?
I reckon that machine is fucked.
Possibly. And it also tastes disgusting. It tastes like cardboard and broken dreams. So we are stuck in Belgian traffic at the moment. It's like traffic anywhere in the world, I suppose. Frustrating, confusing, boring. Ah, just like that we come to the end of it. Look at that. Day. Right, so we are approaching Bruges, 16 minutes away according to the sat-nav. So we'll already be pulling off the motorway shortly and starting to make our way towards the centre. We'll have to try and find somewhere to park and leave the car. Okay, so here we are in central Bruges, as you can see. It's lovely. It is rather fetching. So we are just wandering around, the sun's come out, it's all very good, and admiring the fantastic scenery. I have to say, this is probably one of the most picturesque cities that I've been to. It is rather fetching. It's kind of like Dutch, but not quite, which I suppose makes sense because we're in the Flemish part of Belgium, which is very much Dutch influenced. Rather different from where we were yesterday in style. There's a poop scoop. I do have to say, Bruges is beautiful. Almost unimaginably beautiful. Literally every turn yields more beauty, and it doesn't really matter where you look, it just looks nice. Appealing. Yeah. Appealing is maybe a better word. And it's just nice.
Even their bags are brown, not black.
Yeah, it's like the little details, like on the side of the road here, for example. So most of the streets are cobbled, and instead of putting ugly line markings on the edge of the road, what they've done is they've just made the cobbles go in a different direction, so you can tell where the edge of the road is. And in certain places, like where they have parking spots, like over here for example, you can see that instead of painting line markers, they've just used different colour stones, which is infinitely more appealing. So yeah, it just really is a very agreeable place. Yeah, so we have stopped for some lunch at Italian trattoria, and we're going to have some pizza. And Rachel was very amused by cappuccino slag room, which she finds amusing for some reason. She's a child and she doesn't understand Dutch. We're on a rather fetching Bruges street, sitting in the sunshine. Life doesn't get a lot better than this, really. Okay, so we are now on our way to Ypres and also trying to find a supermarket so we can buy some jus and some saucisson. But we are having some difficulty locating a supermarket. I don't know why. Here's that Belgian people don't like supermarkets.
Or toilets.
Or toilets, but yeah. At the moment it's a supermarket we need. The only supermarket we've come across so far is a Lidl, which is, as you know, a German supermarket. And unfortunately, all of the stuff that was in there was own brand meat, so we don't even know if it was genuine Belgian market. Okay, so we are now stocked up with beer and pate and saucisson. We got it. Salami. So we're all done as far as that's concerned. We found a supermarket in the end. So now we're just going to go to Ypres. We're going to have a look around there. And then we're going to head back to Calais and get back on the Eurostar back to England. And then that's it. Holiday's done. Still has to come to an end sometime, of course. But look at this amazing weather. Driving with the top down. Life is good. Okay, so we are now in Ypres, and this is the memorial for all the British troops who died during the First World War. It is really quite something. Just thousands and thousands of names from all over the world. There's Sikhs, Australians, South Africans, and of course English people as well. It's quite humbling, to be honest. All just for a little bit of ground back and forth against the Germans. But if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have our amazing British liberty that we take for granted today. They weren't particularly bothered about tune, were they? It's just like, make as much noise as possible. So, I wanted to document this most rarest of occasions. We are in Belgium and we have found a free public toilet. I don't think it exists anywhere else in Belgium apart from this one place, and we've discovered it.
And with the reason why it's free.
It was a bit grim, but it did exist, and that's all that matters. Well, I must say that Ypres is a remarkably photogenic place.
Very different from Bruges.
Very different from Bruges, yeah, but very nice in its own right.
Bruges is very quaint.
Yeah.
Ypres is quite historic.
Yeah, Ypres is more like what I would imagine a kind of old-fashioned Belgian town to look like. So most of the Belgian towns that we've driven through so far have been very modernized. They just kind of, they have some old houses maybe, a few old buildings, but in general it's all like urban sprawl and light industry and that sort of thing. And this is like, I guess, what a Belgian town would have been like before all the industrial kind of changes of the 20th century. It's rather nice. Okay, so we are now leaving Ypres and we are now on the way to LA, and that's where we will jump on the tunnel and head back to Blighty, boring old Blighty, and that will be the end of our fabulous excursion. So yeah, it's been a pretty awesome trip actually. Seen some amazing scenery, really cool towns, interesting architecture, nice people. Just about everything you want in a holiday really. Oh, and amazing company too. Of course.
Damn straight.
So we are on the Eurostar again. We got the double-decker one this time. So there's a car underneath us and we're on the top deck. It's pretty cool. And I nearly peed myself because I was desperate for a pee and it took forever to get to the terminal and go through passport control, and I was very close to having an accident. And we're actually on an earlier train. Good times. So we just made it home and it's about 9 o'clock, so we made pretty good time and we got on the early train, which helped. Completely knackered, really tired, looking forward to bed, but all in all, amazing trip, very good. Max performed faultlessly for hundreds of miles, so I think that's a success.